Thank you, guys.
Next up is membraneX. membraneX offers customized membrane solutions for sustainable separations in water treatment, gas separations, and electromembrane processes. membraneX.
Thank you for the introduction. My name is Jeffrey McCutcheon, founder of membraneX, and I'm here today to tell you about our award-winning technology spun out of the University of Connecticut, where I'm also a faculty.
Sorry.
18 years ago today, I stood on the steps of Mason Labs just around the corner from this building when I got my PhD in chemical engineering from Yale. And then I drove up the road to UConn to become a faculty where I've been the last 18 years. But I took from Yale a very important lesson and appreciation for, which is membranes, this magical technology that allows us to separate complex mixtures into high-value products. These membranes have been part of our industrial community for decades. And you see up here some applications in desalination, energy, health, packaging that have become ubiquitous throughout our daily lives. But many of these technologies are 50 years old or more and have changed very little during that time. And so you can almost look at these technologies as being 20th century technologies that were designed to solve 20th century problems. But we have new problems in the 21st century that require unique separations technology. We have to recover critical minerals. We have to more efficiently cool our buildings, generate vaccines and pharmaceuticals and deliver them. Sensors, carbon capture and utilization, water reuse of complex wastewaters. These are technology needs that our current offerings don't support. We would normally ask incumbent manufacturers of membranes for help, and these are who make membranes today. Many of these names you probably have heard of. But these incumbents have basically made these membranes the same way for 5 decades. And the manufacturers, in turn, have centralized that manufacturing to large-scale, centralized paradigms and commoditized their products into a small number of offerings. This lowered costs, but limited the flexibility in product development and manufacturing. And the result has been that membranes can't keep up with the needs of 21st century industry. membraneX is offering a manufacturing platform that can make high-performance membranes with bespoke chemistries that features and addresses 21st century challenges and accelerates membrane development in ways that current manufacturing processes cannot. Our patented electrospray-based manufacturing process can make many different kinds of materials into functional membranes, while at the same time considering multi-material functionalities in composites and demonstrated scale-up to reasonable sizes. Our initial application is water reuse. This is a very hot topic right now in industry, and particularly in data centers and cooling towers. Data centers have an enormous amount of cooling requirements. Cooling is accomplished using these technologies called cooling towers, and it's driven by AI demand. Just this image that I generated in ChatGPT probably took about a liter of water of cooling just to make this image. These towers work by taking water and simply evaporating it. The latent heat is transferred to the steam, and this cools a building or another system. But it also creates a concentrate as the water evaporates. This concentrate is called blowdown, and it contains calcium, magnesium, and iron, the same salts that stain your bathtub or your toilet. We have to then discharge this down the drain where it's wasted, where it serves no purpose and can increase the water consumption of cooling towers and consume up to 30% of the overall consumption. membraneX has created customized membranes that can selectively remove those troublesome ions, reducing the amount of blowdown we have and targeting a recycling of up to 90% of that water, reducing the overall water consumption of these cooling towers by up to 22%. This allows us to enter into a $50 billion market of cooling tower equipment and chemicals, which we believe we can address many of their challenges. The next steps is that we're building a team. We already have a great team of technical experts and even someone in the cooling tower industry to help us, but we want to reach new markets, new customers, and particularly new technologies where membranes have not caught up to industry needs. And winning this competition will help catalyze our efforts and help connect us to many of those individuals. And this is very important because membranes help us build a 20th century economy, and membraneX will help build the membranes for the 21st. Thank you very much.
Okay, judges, any questions?
Thank you. Great presentation. Just wondering how many continuous hours of testing under realistic conditions you've been able to conduct so far?
That's a good question. We typically will test